Hi, Scorpio. My name's Marcus, and welcome to my channel. Doing a reading for the last week of. I'm getting like a very confused energy with you, Scorpio. It's like the moment I started your reading, I just felt like I didn't know what I was doing. So you might be going through a phase where you are really unsure of what's going on. That's for some of you. But anyway, let's see. But then it's suddenly focus. Maybe you've been going through a phase of what's not going on, and now you're coming into focus. But anyway, let's see. So yeah, we have conscientiousness. Focus on your daily responsibilities. Now is not the time for big plans. Adjust your goals. Be patient. Stay positive, and find joy in the details. So that's for me. That's my chop wood card. It's like just do the daily chores. Get on with the shopping, look after the kids, make sure the house is good and that you pay your bills and that. Maybe that's the way things are feeling right now. Limitation. You've been doing too much. Decide what your priorities are, set limits, develop healthy routines, be disciplined, find your balance in life. Yeah, chop wood, balancing yourself out. So you need to create limitations. Perhaps you've been all over the place. You've been trying to do loads of things. It hasn't worked out. It doesn't look like it's going to be a good time for doing that type of stuff. So maybe it's time to pull all your energy back from all your projects, just prioritize what you need to do and what you don't need to do, and then rest. Okay, you're traveling on an uncertain journey. Explore, adapt, learn, make good connections, but be careful. Be humble and prudent. Find your strength. Be open to what life has in store. So it looks like things will change and you'll find yourself having a bit more adventure. But it's asking you to still be humble. That's that chop wood energy. Focus on the small things right now, because those are the things that are going to keep you grounded. So it sounds like if you've been in an ungrounded thing, you need to be conscious of what needs to be done, what your needs truly are, things like that. Don't get yourself too much how can I say this? Don't sounds so self-limiting, but in a sense it's one of the principles of Zen. It's like focusing on what your needs are and what you want, because those are the things that make you happy. All the rest is just like decoration on your life, you know what I mean? And then we have deliverance. It's been a challenging time, but things are starting to improve. Learn from your mistakes, move past resentment, develop loving kindness, and find a healthy balance in your life. This is all about finding balance. This is about not pursuing things that put you out of your balance or take you out of your element, take Scorpio out of their Scorpio-ness is what I'm getting. Don't let people take you out of your Scorpio-ness. Just be your usual self, but focus on the things that are important. Perhaps it's been a bit of, I'm getting, some of you might have had a breakup. Yeah, and I haven't been doing readings for the past 2 weeks because I am actually packing to move home, but I had to get back into it. So yeah, it looks like you've been enduring a lot, but you're coming through that period. So this tree is just ready for the change of season, and then it's going to bud and it's going to grow again. Some of you might be, independent or making plans on your own. But yeah, be true to yourself. That's what it is. Be a free spirit and be your own guide. In other words, your counsel when you're talking to yourself. Allow your counsel to come through, be your best counselor, be your best friend, because nobody else can do it for you. And I'm not saying spoil yourself like your best friend, go I want this and that. Make good choices and healthy choices for yourself, because your best friend is also a person who cares for you and they care for your health in the long term, not just someone who spoils you, because that's not your best friend. That's perhaps someone who is trying to manipulate you or trying to ruin you in the long term. And then I've got connection. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting this thing about painting, but I'm getting Monet and paintings. Perhaps you need to connect with yourself through art. We've got here divine union, crossing the divide, messages. So someone could be sending you messages. This could be in conjunction with this. You are traveling on an uncertain path. You might be traveling over a bridge and trying something new or going to a new job. I'm also getting lots of creative energy here. I'm getting painting. because of the Monet link with this water and everything, and these lilies, the water lilies, Monet. Also gardening I'm being drawn to, because Monet had his own garden in, well, there's still Monet's garden in France, but yeah, I'm getting like gardening and just lovely, do things that make you happy is what I'm getting out of that. And remember, art, it heals the soul. When you're drawing and you're doing things that are creative, you go into your own world, but that heals your soul, because you are then communing with the divine, and that's what we all want to do. And then we've got intellect. Think it through, be tactful, negotiations, and inspired ideas. So, yeah. Higher intellect, I'm getting here. Spirit guides. Listen to your intuition. Perhaps before you do something, like, I know Scorpios, like, I know I've got Scorpio and Mars, and that can be like quite revengeful. Like, think about consequences of things before you jump into things, just to make sure that you're like doing the right thing for yourself in the long term. Because we can get, in the moment, it can seem like a great thing to like, seem like fantastic to like do something, but later on you can regret that. And that's just being conscious of things. And maybe at this time you don't have a lot of money, you're saving for things, or you're putting money away, or your finances are just limited, because we are going through like they have forced a world financial crisis on us. I won't get into the politics of things, and therefore we are all feeling slightly limited. Also the weather in the northern in Europe and Northern America, it's not the greatest weather to go and do things. It's very limiting, And I don't know why I'm getting this, but for some of you, if you're in really, really cold places, please plan ahead. You don't want to get caught out by the weather. I don't normally talk about weather in my readings either, which is interesting. Okay, so let's have a look at where you've been in the recent past. You've had a new opportunity for money, wealth, or love to come into your life. And you are being very secretive at this stage, or you're keeping very much to yourself. But you are growing new things. Definitely getting that. And you're reflecting on stuff as well. So you are definitely in this really beautiful energy. And the people around you, what they're up to. So there seems to be like a lot of financial plans going on around you. You may have a person around you who's very nurturing, loving, and kind coming into your life as well. And how do they feel about you? Ooh, they're quite passionate about you. Looks like they want to do you, baby. But they're also a page, so they might be younger than you. Or this might be a new thing. And how do they see you? We've got the Four of Wands. Oh, they see you as something they really, really want. They want to celebrate this. Like, yes, this is my chance, my world. But they also see you as very balanced and loving. How do they want to proceed? They're taking their time. They're not jumping at this. They're like taking their sweet time over this. They want to see what you're about, what you like, how you react to things and everything. Maybe, you lack a bit of patience with this, and that's why you're being told to like just keep on doing the work. Maybe the passion in this is like it's not quite there at this stage. Maybe it's going to change as well. So what is Spirit advice? Spirit advice, Ace of Swords. Spirit advice, look for the truth in things, and what makes you happy. The Ace of Swords is like just being honest with yourself. But it could be a new opportunity as well. But yeah, think things through. We're getting that as well from this, because with intellect and thinking things through. And I mean, swords are mental energies. I mean, if I wanted to get into things like medical, I don't know why I'm being told this. I just remembered something. So swords can also like be, some of you might be wanting an operation or some kind of surgery of some kind, and you are being advised to be patient and think this through thoroughly before you proceed, and think about how this will fulfill you, because it could make you happy in the long term, definitely, but be certain of it. That's like, maybe get a second opinion or something like that. Now, I'm not a doctor, and I do not advise on as a practitioner, as a medical practitioner, nor am I a psychiatrist. So if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, like vanity and shit like that, do not think about it before you do it, basically, because long-term fashions come and go. And we have here what Spirit advises, Page of Pentacles, study. Getting straight away, study, look around, find out, get more information on the situation. That's this patience card as well. So that's you, if you're in a relationship with someone, you're being told to like, don't forget about rose-tinted glasses. Don't be idealistic about this relationship. Be honest with yourself about it. And also, like, you know, if you see certain things, study this person well. Because, you know, you don't want long-term to be in a situation that you regret. Look out for those little warning signs. And then possible outcome is strength, which is basically overcoming your fears and moving forward. And maybe some of the studying in that is like taking your time over something and slow development. And we've got 2 pages here as well. So like you might want to move forward slowly with this person. And I think we've got a lot of wands here. So we've got Leo on the cards. We've got Taurus. We've got a lot of money here as well. Which, yeah, really nice cards in a sense. I like this. This is a nice little story. I can see you also having a new start financially and having a new start with some like new ideas and new ideas coming in. And you're starting and you're slowly following them through with like being passionate about them. But the passion part of it isn't overwhelming you. You have control over it. Moving on, but you're moving in silence to something that gives you stability and you're studying new things. Some of you might be studying the occult looking at this. I'm just getting very occultish vibes from that lot. And then we've got here, like in the near future, is you overcoming your fears, being patient with yourself and working on your money and working on like birthing a new life for yourself in the future, which is a very nice energy. Under the deck, I've got here the Ace of Cups, so this could also be related to love. In fact, for a lot of you, I am feeling a love vibe going on. So you might even be having a relationship with someone that it's new and you haven't told anybody about, but you're thinking this is the one. This is a wish fulfillment. Something you might have manifested. And perhaps the 2 of you are sort of learning about each other at this stage. You're like in that like, oh, blue's my favorite color and things like that. So nice energy. So let's have a look at what I've got for these. I'm going to open some of these up and get some more info. Let's talk firstly about the Ace of Wands, because that's a nice little interesting energy. Ace of Wands. 7 of Coins. So there was something else in the past that had no... Oh, sorry, they're all upside down. Poop. So... Yeah, okay, so you're both birthing something new, but you're looking more long-term these days. Perhaps in the past you weren't. You've got the 5 of Coins. Yeah, you're leaving things out. So maybe you had a breakup, or you just don't want chaos. You're like, nope, no chaos for me. And yeah, King of Cups, you're emotionally balanced now. Perhaps in the past you weren't, but now you're in this like really nice, you're in your element, because King of Cups is a water sign being totally in their element, as it were, as well. So the moon, let's talk about these little secret things that are going on in your mind. Why are you keeping so quiet? Okay, so you're waiting for your ships to come in. You've been manifesting big times, and they're gonna come in because we've got the 6 of Wands, and then we've got the Page of Coins, which is basically you setting goals. So maybe you've been manifesting things, and you're finally in a position where you can do it, or you finally come to the stage where like you're ready to like set your goals, you're feeling grounded, and you're going to be victorious. Your ships are going to come in. Things will start changing over time. So let's talk about this Queen of Pentacles energy. So this is Justice reversed. So let me do, because I tend to do this. Yeah, I do. So, which is like, perhaps there was someone in the past, perhaps, or someone else that you dealt with, or they dealt with, someone who has a really, really strong love connection, looking at this, but this person was karmic. Yeah, look at this. Looks like they chose the wrong person because this is the choice card. So perhaps someone in the past was like karmic to you and they chose the wrong person. And then I've got the Two of Wands here. So for the Page of Wands, we've got the Two of Wands, which is basically they're looking at you as a new start, and they're making the choice to move forward. Oh, look, I was just given that straight away. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. But we have a new relationship. They're moving forward. They want a new relationship, and they see you as wish fulfillment. Look at that. Isn't that nice? How they feel about you? They might think you're a little bit materialistic or self-indulgent because you're very secretive. Yeah, they're not too sure about you because you might be carrying a little bit of like poison from your last relationship. They see you as very fair. They think you're funny, but they might think that's like you've got a lot of sharp wit, but you're a little bit like sometimes sorry, Scorpio, I'm only the messenger here, so don't take it out on me. And it's not for all of you, but they think some of you might be a little bit selfish, or not selfish, but you don't give to, like, you're hard to talk to and to get information from. But can I be honest with you, that's kind of like Scorpios. They tell you at the last minute what they're doing, and normally it's through action, not. But they do want to move forward with you. Look at this. They see you as an opportunity to move forward. So let's see. The Spirit advises this. Spirit advises the Page of Pentacles. So, yeah. You might have had like a situation in the past where someone was playing around behind your back and you just don't know what to do. Spirit is saying study the thing. Use your mind instead. Yeah, look at this. And don't be too much of a perfectionist. You might be being a little bit... like a little bit anal. I hate to say that, but you might be being a little bit like sometimes when we go through a really bad relationship, like we put a whole bunch of ideals and we have like a list, and Spirit's saying chuck the list away, forget about the list. Look at the person for who they are and make a choice how they match with you. I'm being drawn to astrology here. They might have like astrological things that are like in alignment with you in a way that's like perfect, and you might be like a match, but you're like, well, I don't like the fact that they chew gum on Tuesdays, so I'm not interested. And that might be this like Nine of Cups being a little bit, they think you might be, you might be also thinking like they don't have enough money, they don't have a good job, or they're not the right person for me. Some people, especially when we go through bad relationships, we like rather then we start thinking about like financial relationships rather than like what's important, love. So for strength, I'm getting like the High Priestess. So follow your intuition, move forward. It's going to move forward quickly. And look at this, we can end up with the Queen of Cups, so emotionally connected and being in the flow. So if you overcome your own inner fears and your own self-doubts, and by the sounds of it also your own like rule book for dating, you will have a better situation. So I've got under the deck here, we've got the Knight of Wands, and it's the Knight of Wands reversed. So this it looks like you're moving away from this person who was like a daredevil person. You've moved away, you've adapted, and you've created good boundaries with this person. You're working on your wealth and your finances. So that's a nice reading in total. So I'm going to pull out some of these connected and protected cards and see what Spirit has to say about this person. Give me a second, please. Okay, one more. All around, honestly, Scorpio, don't allow your past to influence your future. You heal if once you heal the past, things move forward and open your heart to possibilities. Yeah, look here, we have laws of the universe, hidden in plain sight, energy vampire. So in the past you might have dealt with an energy vampire. They might be coming back. Don't do it. Don't share your plans with them. Yeah, they're gonna come back. Looks like someone from the past might come back in. They wanna, or you might have someone around you, because I'm getting this throwing stones, and sometimes those are your own friends or people around you. It looks like you've been working with like magic, laws of the universe. You've been working with like the Akashic records and healing yourself and looking at things. And you've been seeing that actually there's been things going along around you that you've actually not noticed. You might have dealt with someone who was like energetically like draining you. Don't let them in, or don't tell them what you're doing. Look, don't do it. Don't share your plans with this person. They might come in with an apology. I wouldn't give it to them, because all they're going to do is like, they're just going to take. So if there's someone from the past coming in that was a philanderer, yeah, keep those barriers up with them, move forward and forget about them. Get into your own flow. Anyway, I hope that resonated. You have a good week. Bye.